Hello, and thank you for taking, 10, 15 minutes to check out this little mini webinar. Hair and Beauty Burnout Prevention, staying in the industry without losing yourself. My name's Jackie Case from VIP Hair for You Training, and I'll be taking you through this little mini presentation. So welcome. You've obviously decided that you want to have a look at this because things just don't feel right for you right now. So hopefully over the next 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to take you through a few slides that are going to help you to understand what's happening in your body, why things are happening, and what we can do about it. So let's have a look at the reality of burnout within the hairdressing industry, hairdressing or beauty industry. Burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's your body and mind responding to prolonged pressure without recovery time. We are very good within this industry. We are designed to make other people feel better, but we don't focus on ourselves. And over a period of time, it soon shows. Hairdressers and beauty therapists, you'll find that with hairdressers especially, you are vulnerable due to the fact is that you are standing on your feet for long periods of time. I remember many a time where you've done a full day's work and my legs were killing me. I had to sit there with my legs in the air at the end of the day, elevated, because they were in so much pain. So we do put a lot of stress and there's a lot of pressure points on the bottom of your feet. And so when you're standing on them on a long period of time, we just don't realize the actual result that that does for the rest of the body. Constant emotional presence with clients. We've got to be on that ball when we're talking to the customers. So again, we're giving over everything to the customer over to somebody else rather than thinking about ourselves. Pressure to perform. We want to be perfect. We want to be good at what we do. There's that expectation from us that we put on ourselves. Constantly consistent and unpredictable income. It's a industry where we have, whether you work in a salon, you've got your basic wage, but then you've got commission. If you're self-employed, then again, you've got to make sure you're hitting that income. So therefore you are living within your means. Poor work-life balance. We will adapt our time around clients. When do they want appointments? So sometimes you can be working late in the evening, sometimes you're working early mornings. So therefore, again, that can encroach when you work to your work-life balance. And you feel guilty when you take time off, go on holiday, or you need a break, or you can't fit a customer in. So automatically we have those emotional highs and lows of, oh my God, the pressure of trying to get clients booked in. You may have this feeling, I'm exhausted all the time, but I cannot explain why. Well, they're the reasons why. Burnout is not a personal failure. It's just a system problem. Maybe you haven't got any systems in place, you're just doing. I remember when we train in this industry, we get taught how the skill works, but we never get taught how to work our business, how to work our life around it. Signs you're heading for burnout. Burnout does not just arrive suddenly, it builds up over time. And these are the signs that you need to be aware of. Common warning signs include dreading your working day, feeling emotionally numb or disconnected from your clients, irritable, tearful, or short patience, loss of passion or creativity, physical aches, pain, and poor sleep at night, repeated thoughts, I just need a break. If any of these feelings feel familiar to you, your system is already overloaded. Why hairdressers burn out faster? Hairdressing is a combination of physical work, emotional connection, creative performance, clients' expectations, as well as your own expectations, and time pressure. We have to work within a certain period of time. I always remember when I teach people and they go, you have 45 minutes within a salon to do a wash, cut and blow dry. And I remember one student who said to me, He thinks of that time. That's ridiculous. I've been in the industry 30 years and I never once questioned it. But yes, there is a time pressure behind what we do. We just sometimes don't give our body, we just take it for granted. These create high energy output, but very little recovery time. Burnout is often driven by saying yes too often, weak or unclear boundaries, overworking and not earning enough, feeling responsible for everyone else's comfort. Energy goes out, but it does not come back in. I work with something which is called the case method. And the case method is a very simple system that helps you to evaluate where you are in your life and your career now. What we do first of all is we first of all look at your clarity by actually really getting into the nitty-gritty, what's happening to you, what's happening to your career, what's happening to your work, your revenue, your lifestyle. We can then get some clarity, because once you have clarity, you can then have confidence to move forward. Understanding your limits, your patterns, and early signs of burnout. Awareness. Recognize how stress levels affect you, your body, your emotions, your energy. And then we look at some strategies, creating boundaries, recovery time, and realistic expectations, and empowering you, designing you to help you move forward with some confidence. Burnout prevention starts with awareness, not willpower. Energy management, not time management. This can stretch your energy and it must be protected at all times. You will learn when you work best, where energy leaks, how to build recovery after working week. The goal is not doing more, it's a feeling of better doing less. Boundaries reset without any guilt. Burnout often comes from overgiving and underprotecting yourself. We're going to address the following areas. Clients who overstep. You know, we all have these clients, they become our friends, and before we know it, we're not charging, we're trying to fit them in where we can, not thinking about our own time. We just want to get clients in. We want to be the best that we can be, but at the same time, we need to protect our own energy. Colleagues who rely too heavily on you. Now, if you work for yourself, that could be your family members who rely too much on you. Guilt around saying no. Fear of disappointing others, but also disappointing yourself. You will learn the following. What is reasonable? What is optional? What is draining you unnecessarily? Boundaries are not about being selfish. It's about essential work-life balance, your own health, and for the good of your business. Sustaining salon life. Burnout prevention means working smarter, not harder. Reducing emotional overload. Creating realistic schedules. Allowing you to rest without feeling guilty. Staying in the hair and industry without sacrificing your health, joy, or identity. You do not need to leave the industry. You need to have a better way to stay. And that is this little presentation. So I work with people who are feeling stressed, are feeling overloaded. And my background, I've been in the hair and beauty industry for 30 years. And I know what it's like to stand behind that chair and you just feel it like you're being attacked from all angles. So if this is you, if it's resonated with you, please reach out. I do offer a 30-minute clarity call. There is a quiz that you can take as well that allows you to assess if you are feeling stressed and burnt out, and that's completely complimentary. So, click on the link below and let's see where I can help you. I hope you enjoyed this and enjoy the rest of your day.